of the most touching stories was of a young boy, 21. He lives right next to the masjid in a certain town. They said, please, can you just see such and such? And we said, inshallah. We went, we saw this young boy. He had scars across his face like this, across here. His nose was sunken. I couldn't see any teeth in his mouth, and his lips had dropped. They said to me, Abu Ahmad, this boy, this 21-year-old, has been shot in the face in Syria. He's lost one of his eyes, and his eye was droopy, and I couldn't see, but when I actually noticed, you could tell there was no eye. He lost the cartridge in his nose. There was no bone there at all. He had lost his 2 cheekbones. His teeth were gone. And the only way he's breathing is through his mouth. He can't breathe through his nose. He said to me that his operation to complete it, just so he can breathe properly, would cost $16,000. Now the amazing thing isn't only about this young boy, but the amazing thing is about this community here. Instantly, a young sister in Perth, she messaged me on Facebook after I put it. She said, listen, I've got $5,000 for the operation of this boy. I said, sister, look, leave the money with you now until we can actually attain 16,000, because I don't want to hold the money. It may go elsewhere. Hold it and let's see if we can raise this money. You know what this sister did? Well, let me tell you what she was saving for. Why did she have this $5,000? The only money, mind you, she gave 1,000 prior. She said, I was saving this $5,000 so that I could go on Hajj for the sake of my father who had passed away many years ago of cancer. We want to talk about sacrifice. We want to talk about honor. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward her father, because look at the family he left behind. Look at the hearts he left behind. She said, I was saving this money so that I could go on Hajj for the sake of my father. And I'm willing to give it up for the future of this young boy. I told her, hold on. She strived and struggled until she raised the whole 16,000. She didn't get there, but we topped up the rest. She sent me the message that she had raised such and such amount. I said, inshallah, khalas, we'll donate the rest. I wanted to get to the family. I wanted to get to the mother. I wanted to see this young boy. I just wanted to see his face. We went to the masjid near his house and we said, please call the family. We have some news for them. And mind you, we tried our best to get UN funding or government funding so that the operation wouldn't be 16, but you would end up paying, I think, just a percentage. It would have worked out maybe 2,600. But to no success. That would only be helping people who are in critical need, about to die or whatnot. So the boy wasn't there. And mind you, this lady, this mother of this boy, her husband divorced her. So she's living in a place and her ex-husband is living in another. The mother came out. I found out that she has memorized the Quran. And she said, while I'm here, I may as well teach the children. Let them become memorizers of the Quran as well. If you saw the nur on this woman's face and the sincerity, your heart would have broke. We started telling her, look, we tried our best, trying to get a discount. When she saw us, she had a big smile on her face, subhanAllah. When we were telling her about we couldn't get the discount, her face just dropped. It's like someone had slapped her in the face and she was just demoralized. We said, but we had raised the total amount from Australia. If you've seen anyone cry within a second, this woman started to tear up like a baby. If it was halal for me to hug her, I would have hugged her, out of compassion for this woman. And what came next shocked me even more. She said, I'm going to give my son my own eye. Did you hear what I said? She said, I am going to give my son one of my eyes because the only eye he has is becoming weak. If his nerves are good enough and my eye is compatible with his body, I am going to donate my eye. I'm going to give it up. And I ask you all by Allah now, do this, everyone please. Do this. She's going to live the rest of her life like this for the sake of her child. This is where I knew that we still got khair in this ummah. This is where I knew that this ummah is still great and we still have great people. But we're just lacking. Wallahi, we're just lacking. We just need to wake up.